Hi there, my name's Ant and this is my workshop. I do up tools, I collect loads of stuff, but what I'm going to do today and tomorrow is I'm going to clean up these three vintage, non-antique British spanners or wrenches. We've got this Lion brand, which is from the 20s, I'm guessing. It's a little bit worn, it's a little bit battered there. A King Dick auto wrench, I think you'd call it in America. Probably 1930s, possibly 40s. And this Vincent double-ended, dated 1948, crow's foot, British military. I'm just going to give them a clean up. I don't like to see them in this state. It won't be spectacular or shiny. It'll be a nice, usable, comfortable condition. I think the first one we'll start with is the Lion brand. Now this is quite an old spanner, probably late 20s, early 30s. These are manufactured by Armstrong Stevens of Willenhall, which is about 15 miles, perhaps 11 miles from Birmingham. They were founded in 1835. They were a drop forging company. In 1920 they were actually taken over by a firm from Sheffield, and these Lion brand were used in Jaguar toolkits, I believe. So let's give that a little bit of a clean up, get rid of these rough edges and see how we get on. All I've done is hand filed the rough parts down. They're not use marks, it's where it's been abused. The use marks, like the little divots and the things where it's been thrown in the toolbox at some point, I've left in. All I've taken away is these raised parts, which, you know, would cause a little bit of discomfort basically. And I've done that just by hand filing, the old fashioned way. So let's clean it up. And next we'll do the Vincent motorcycle spanner. Vincent motorcycles were very famous at one time. They ran from 1928 to 1955 and actually produced the fastest motorcycle in the world at the time. It formed from a company called HRD, which was formed by Philip Vincent, and HRD was founded by a guy called Howard Raymond Davis, who was shot down in 1917. He was a member of the Royal Flying Corps, and while he was a prisoner, he decided to form his own motorcycle company when he got released. And HRD and Vincent merged, and the rest is history. And in the end, they couldn't keep up with the pace, and in 1955 they produced the last motorbike. And this one's a British Army issue, 1948. So let's get on with this. Just give it a quick clean up. And next on the list is to give it its full name, Abingdon King Dick. Just got King Dick on there though. Made in England, Alpha 204, auto wrench basically. This one will be a little bit more complicated because there is 4 parts, including this little screw that's got to be removed. So that's fairly loose actually anyway. The jaws don't look in brilliant nick, to be fair, but we'll clean it up. That's come out quite easy. I didn't expect that. Take away the knurled thread. That should just slide off. It's a bit stiff. There's the spring. Interesting design. Little leaf type spring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. All got to be cleaned up. Lubricated. Well, that's spider eggs. Interesting. I'll take away just these rough edges here where it's just been abused a little bit. Someone's been hitting it with a hammer there. I might try and smooth that off a little bit, but I ain't going to go mental. It's actually quite a nice casting really. More rough edges there. Let's get on with it and clean it up. Okay, so there's the King Dick auto wrench cleaned up. Now King Dick's another old company, I think 1850s, something like that. They're still going, to be fair. They were actually called King Dick after the owner's prize-winning dog. I think he was a British Bull Terrier or something like that. British Bulldog, perhaps. Yeah, so there is. But one thing to note about these, the leaf spring fits like this side, sorry, like that. If you can see that, lies in that indent. This little indent there, that hole, fits on that raised portion of the spring, so when you push it up it locks in, and that helps the sort of friction, stop it being too loose. So all you got to do at this point, this is the way I do it anyway, once I've lubed it up, I'll fit that together till I get to that area, push that in, get the end of my screwdriver, and you'll see, it should work, that little spring pops into that indent, like, I'm going to say like so, but it's not really happening. It has, yeah, there you go, it's popped in. You might have to do it a couple of times, and you can feel the friction then, and all you got to do then is pop that on and screw that in as normal. Once I've lubed it, I'll show you the results. Okay, there you have it, 3 easy cleanups. The Lion brand looks better. Terrible casting though, really, to be fair. You know, I mean, there's all sorts of, that's not work damage, that's casting. And then you got the Vincent spanner, basic double-ended spanner, British made, military, and the King Dick auto wrench. Works a treat. Never be a good user, to be fair. Not made for, the jaws fit more or less. The leaf spring is in the indents. I did manage to get it in, but you can feel it's a lot better. It looks a lot better as well. So they will go in my spanner drawer, and I'll give you a tour of the spanner drawer at some point. So hope you liked it. Like, comment, subscribe, share, tell your friends. Simple cleanup, and thanks for coming. See you later. Bye bye.